set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. This is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Fields going to keep it once more. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw is Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-to-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Now Jones. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. He stiff arms it. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. And again back to Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields now to throw. That is incomplete. Well, the Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022. That's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Fields on 1st down. And his pass, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Byron Pringle as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Matthew Adams. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line. Here's Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete. Well, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Has a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. Coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
It's Barkley on the counter. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Justin Jones there on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And so they run it in on the 2-point try, and it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. A first down carry for Barkley.
Down to about the 23.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The skip, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Gano's kick is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
So now Fields and the Bears
trailing 17-10, 30 seconds to go.
Here's Fields.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
All eyes on Fields.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just